All right, here we go. The dozen, match 72. This is a 3v3 match, a brand new team. I mean, I would say but it's possibly the most requested team. Kirk Minihane, Steve Robinson, and returning, a lot of pressure because he is returning. He's played the game before. It is the Rocket, Jared Carrabis, on the most professional background setup we've ever seen with the green screen.
It's a real green screen.
I think the last match you did lose. So how much pressure, Kirk, is on Jared tonight?
I mean, Jared, he asked me, Jared. We did a run through of questions last week with somebody called in, asked a bunch of questions. Jared and Steve added. There's no pressure because they added nothing. All the pressure is on the person you're talking to right now. Literally, I don't think anybody in the history of this is game 72. Nobody's ever had pressure like I've had in this contest, and obviously it's 3 against 30. I talked to Brandon Walker earlier. We're playing against one of the great cheaters of all time.
No.
So it's fine. It's fine. I think
pussy. All I said that.
Chicago's the perfect name. I mean, they're fucking Black Sox all over again. I feel like I'm playing Shoeless Joe Jackson, Eddie Seacott, the whole team.
I will defend Dave. By the way, before we continue, this episode brought to you by Pink Whitney. Obviously, Chiclet, one of the best teams, had an absurd match against the Yak, Big Cat, Che, and Roan. Pick up some Pink Whitney. They got the minis as well. Like I've drank a plentiful of this in our sponsored episodes, and I will drink to prove that I enjoy Pink Whitney. Look at that. Chief, look at that. What a guy. Okay, here we go. For those who may not know, 12 rounds of trivia, 24 total questions, 12 different categories, 30 seconds for an answer. If there's more than one answer, 60 seconds. Wrong answer gives the other team a chance to steal, and they will get half the time. 3 lifelines to double up. You can double up any category one time. You must say it at the beginning of the round. You can also mute one person from the other team. Must do it at the beginning of the round. You can also not mute a team that is doubling. That's a brand new thing, but that comes to it. We'll figure it out. And then you have one FaceTime or phone a friend. I would not suggest phoning a friend on a question if it involves music. That has been proved to be an awful idea. Okay. It did not work. Chiclets can attest to that. Here we go. First category of the night is going to be, you think I'd have my fucking sheet up here to see what it is. It is sports losers. Sports championship losers.
Major sports?
Yep, this will be the big 4 sports. Okay. This one will be for Team Chicago. Chicago, 30 seconds going to go on the clock for you. Here is your question. Starting in the 1998 Stanley Cup, the Capitals lost, then the Sabres, then the Stars, then who lost the next Stanley Cup final?
All right, so
New Jersey Blue Devils lost a lot today.
Hold on. I think it is actually. It's either the Devils or the Avs. They played each other. I'll say that was, we'll say the Devils. I think that was the Ray Bourque Stanley Cup.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct, 1-0. Frank the Tank heard that question today, got very angry about it. Carl, the hockey guy. What?
Chief is probably the most underrated hockey guy on the internet.
Oh, absolutely. No denying
He's probably gotten about 90% of the hockey questions that we've had.
Other side.
Who's this?
I've actually never met one, but we'll keep going.
Different sport.
Yeah.
Starting in the 1995 World Series, the Indians lost, then the Braves, then the Indians again, and then who lost the World Series?
I have Indians, 96 Braves.
This is 99.
98 would be the Padres, Jared. 96, 97.
95, 96, 97, 98, and then who would be 99? So that was when the Yankees
World Series. The Indians lost 95 World Series. The Braves lost the 96 World Series.
Oh, so then it is 98.
Well, 95 is 96. The Braves 97. So 98.
We're trying to figure out what year it is.
The Yankees swept the Padres in 98.
Yes.
Final answer?
Yeah.
That is correct, 1-1.
We just had to figure out what year it was. Do
you remember the catcher that hit 2 home runs in San Diego?
98?
I think it was Jim Leyritz. Is that guy still around?
He wasn't on the 98 team. That was 96. I don't think he did in 98.
I don't know.
Here is always the most jarring category for new teams. This is celebrity mashup. You're going to see two pictures of celebrities mashed up into one photo. Name the two celebrities. Sorry for all those who watch this late at night. Pending nightmare. Chicago. Name the two celebrities in this mashed up photo.
Jesus.
Oh man.
Bradley Cooper. Is that Bradley Cooper?
I think it's
Well, no, maybe not. The eyes of the woman. I don't know.
That,
fucking hate that category.
like face, but not his eyes. Fuck.
I kind of like either Cameron Diaz or Uma Thurman and like Mark Cuban and somebody else.
I like Cuban and Cameron Diaz.
Cuban's got thicker hair though, doesn't he?
I think he does. I don't know.
Who else would it be?
I don't feel like he has a thinning hairline.
Is it Chris Harris?
4.
I don't know.
All right, we'll just do that. Cuban and Cameron Diaz.
Cuban and Cameron Diaz. Final answer. That is correct. Cameron Diaz and Mark Cuban.
Wow. We've never got that one.
I think that's the first.
That is
one.
the first. You guys don't have a great history in that category. Other side, 2-1. Early. Name the two celebrities in this photo.
Zoe Deschanel and
What'd you say, Jared?
He thinks it's Zoe Deschanel, not Reese
Oh, I
Witherspoon.
thought it was Reese Witherspoon.
I think Reese Witherspoon.
is it Reese Witherspoon?
Yeah.
Reese Witherspoon and Michael Cera?
Is that Michael Cera's hair?
I think it is.
I thought his hair was a little bit lighter.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's those two. If I had to guess, it'd be my guess. I don't know.
Okay. I trust you, Kirk.
I don't know.
That's as good as anything we're going to
All
come
right.
up with.
Reese Witherspoon and Michael Cera.
Final answer there. It sounds like that is correct. 2-2. Look at this. Wow.
Witherspoon was
Fucking
like,
ringers and celebrity mashup.
yeah.
Next category is Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball.
Let's double this one.
No. Relax. Shut up. Relax.
You're fucking rocket with us.
Shut up. We've got along the rock. Nothing.
Kirk's a weapon himself too.
Yeah, Jared doesn't even know what year things are. Just hang on.
Any lifelines, mutes, doubles? No?
You guys want to double baseball, boys?
I don't want to double. I want to save the double because that was a mistake last time. But I'm thinking if whether or not we should mute Jared. But I don't know because I don't know, Dave.
I don't know if Kirk and Steve know baseball at all. So
I mean, Kirk went through the 90 World Series. Like,
that's
Good on the last question.
no, save the mute. Save the mute.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Baseball for Chicago. Here is your question. No lifelines being used here. 30 seconds on the clock. This former pitcher is the most recent pitcher to hit a home run in the World Series, doing so for a National League team.
I mean, the guy from the Giants, right? When that
his name's Madison Bumgarner. I don't know. He was in the World Series a couple times. He has 3 World Series appearances.
and he can rake.
That's a good guess right off the bat.
But it is a guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did
I
it,
mean, it hasn't. It didn't happen.
all right. So did it happen this year with the Dodgers?
If we're down to 10 seconds, we don't have a choice. I think if we're down to 10 seconds, we have to take Madison Bumgarner, right?
Yeah, just take it.
Okay. Madison Bumgarner.
Other side.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
What do you think, Jared?
I want to say, like, I don't know why it's sticking out in my head, Adam Wainwright. I don't know if that's.
I don't know. I don't know this one. So
I feel like I just heard this recently because when they were talking about getting rid of the DH. I was like,
okay, that's fine. It's your call. 2 seconds. Wainwright.
Is it Wainwright?
It is Joe Blanton.
Oh, yeah. Fuck.
Former.
Joe Blanton.
All right.
Other side, 2-2 for a chance to get a lead here. This longtime National League pitcher is the active hits leader among pitchers, not giving up, obviously, themselves getting a hit.
So it has to be like pre-DH.
Right?
What?
No, active hits leader among active.
The active hits leader. Greinke. It's either Greinke or Bumgarner.
Does it matter that Greinke pitched in the American League for a while? Or?
Yeah, I mean, like, shit.
Need an answer in 5.
Wait, can we ask? It's worded weird. Is he active right now?
He's the active leader. It's not worded.
But I need an answer in 3.
Pick a long-time National League pitcher.
I mean, Madison Bumgarner's been in the National League the whole time.
Go ahead.
And
It's not Green. It can't be Greinke because he played for the Royals and
right.
Astros too long. So,
Fuck.
What do you guys got?
I have absolutely no clue if it's not Zach Greinke. Like this should be the Madison Bumgarner category because it's just. I don't know, Dave. I have absolutely no idea. I like Mike Leake was a great hitter, but
he didn't really have a long career though.
Travis Wood was a great hit. Like there's great hitters, but I don't know who's active.
5.
So
I like Mike Leake. We could throw that out there.
that's bad, Dave. Zach Greinke. Zach Greinke.
Incorrect. That is Adam Wainwright.
We should have fucking gone with because he's played for fucking 40 years.
God damn it.
100% in the National League.
Jared,
All right, next
Good
category.
questions, Jeff. Good
Jared was too
Next
busy with
category.
the tricky wording of that question. It was so complicated. It took him fucking 30 seconds to figure it out.
The next category is music. You're going to hear a song. You're hearing instrumental. An instrumental, and I'll tell you the year. You got to tell me the artist or band. Artist or band.
Okay.
And actually, both of them are bands. There may be a graphic error. Ignore the graphic. They're both bands. They're both bands. You will only get one chance to hear this. So even the team stealing, this is your only shot. So pay attention. This is for Chicago.
Save it.
Okay. Here it is. 30 seconds on the clock. What team won the Super Bowl the last time the Cleveland Browns made the playoffs?
1999.
That was 99? I thought it was 02.
Okay. Listen, I don't know. Then I'm going to shut up. 02.
02, which won the. So that, I want to say it was the Tampa Bay Bucks.
With Brad Johnson, was it?
Yeah, they played the Raiders.
Yeah, and then the next year, what's his face went to the Raiders, the head coach.
Gruden.
That sounds.
Do you want to say the Bucks?
That sounds about right. That sounds right. I like that.
The 2000 if they went in 2002, the 2003 Super Bowl champs. No, never mind.
We'll say the Bucks.
Yeah.
That is correct. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Like I know what I'm talking about.
Other side up down 3-2, but now a chance to tie it up. How about the Buccaneers in the question? Well, what team won the Super Bowl last time the Buccaneers made the playoffs?
I mean,
That sucks because I knew the last one. I'm pissed now. I don't know this one.
all right. I'm trying to think if they subsequently, since they won
Have
the
they made
Super
the
Bowl,
playoffs
they
since
made
they
the
won?
playoffs.
When's the last time? What was it? 17 years?
What, when the last time they made it before this year?
Oh, no. Yeah. So then.
20 seconds.
I'm trying to think of another year they made it since they won. Did they make it like any of the years? Like they sneak in one year?
Is it
Tampa Bay?
the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Yeah. Is it the Buccaneers?
Well, unless we know of an instance where they made the playoffs after that.
I
know.
don't. I
That's
Need an
personally
answer
don't.
in
The point, Steve. I don't know.
5, 4.
You should just say the Buccaneers, even if.
Sure.
Yeah.
Buccaneers.
I hope it's the Patriots and you guys fucked that up.
I don't.
That would make sense. They didn't go with Lovey at all.
Was it 2012? It has to be within the last 10 years because the Jets had the longest drought and it's 10 years. So is it? And I don't think it's within the last.
Well, Jeff.
5.
I mean, the Patriots are statistically the best guess.
Yeah.
Chief, need an answer?
Should we just say Patriots?
Let's play the numbers.
Patriots is your guess. Incorrect. It's actually a team that beat the Patriots. It is the New York Giants. 07.
Did you say 07?
07.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was the.
Next category is
51
television. You are going to see. Well, actually, hold on. Do we want to double or do we want to mute? Anything TV is the next category.
We're usually pretty good at TV. I wouldn't mind doubling, but it's up to you guys.
Are we?
I think we're bad at TV. What was the playoff statistic I just had wrong? Why did I think that was 10? I'm out for this question. My brain is.
All right.
We're bad at TV.
I say no.
All right, nothing. Here we go. You're going to see 3 posters. You got to match up the network with each show. You're going to have ABC, CBS, Fox, or NBC, but only 3 networks are represented. You have 60 seconds to figure it out. Team Chicago, this is your question. Match up the networks with the shows. ABC, CBS, Fox, NBC. Here are your 3 shows.
Bones is Fox. I'm like 99% sure. I never watched the other two. NBC. I would go Fox, NBC, and then ABC.
I would go Fox, CBS, ABC.
Yep, I'm with you, Chief.
All right, we'll do that.
You're saying Fox,
Wait. Yeah,
CBS,
I got
ABC.
ABC.
Yeah.
All right. So Fox, Bones is right. Doogie Howser was ABC. That was Stephen Bachos. That was ABC. Let me see. Can you make that picture? I can't. I just can't. I'm freaking blind. I don't. Jared, do you know anything about Zoe's extraordinary?
Never even heard of it, Kirk.
I'm going to go Fox, ABC, NBC. You okay with that, Jared?
Hold on, zoom out again. You're saying Fox,
ABC,
ABC,
NBC.
I mean, NBC is more news. Wouldn't it be CBS?
3.
Or no. I mean, maybe, Fox, ABC, NBC.
That is correct. Fox, ABC, NBC, 3-3.
Yeah.
That's on you guys. I thought you were taking one off.
That's on you guys?
I mean, we win as a team and lose as a team. That's what I thought we were doing here.
That was the third one.
Okay. Other side to take a lead going into the bonus round. Here is yours. Very similar. Match up the networks. One will not fit.
CBS, NBC, ABC. Done.
Done.
Final answer?
Yep.
You said CBS, NBC, ABC. That is correct. 4-3.
I feel like this is skewed towards Kirk because he's the only guy old enough to watch network TV.
Oh.
I get that all the time. I'm always told that. Whenever I read a network TV category, they're like, Jeff, you're the only fucking person that watches that.
That's actually not a fair point there. I'm not going to argue that.
No free ads, but Ted Danson's got a new show apparently on The Mayor.
Right. Yeah.
Ted
Can't wait.
Danson was great in Fargo season 2.
This is the bonus round brought to you by Pink Whitney.
Time to make the donut. Time to make the donut.
And it's shaking right past.
Here we go, bonus round time, presented by Pink Whitney. Thank you to Pink Whitney for sponsoring the episode. Delicious stuff. They got the minis too. I'm all out of them. I gave them away for the holidays. Left them in Texas stocking stuffers. They were great. Pink Whitney sponsoring this bonus round. Here's how this works. For those who don't know, it's like a penalty shootout. Chicago will go first. I'll have 10 seconds to name one of the 20 things on the board after 5 rounds, and then it'll obviously alternate to the other side. The last thing said by either Chief or Kirk will be the answer taken for the team. Let's give 10 seconds to talk it out. At the end of 5 rounds, whoever has the most gets 2 points. Here is the question tonight. Name the artist, band, or movie of the top 25 best-selling albums of the 1990s. Now, if there's a movie soundtrack in there, you can either name artist or movie, and then both will count. So name the artist, band, movie of the top 20 best-selling albums of the 1990s. Apologies for the typo.
Is there any crossover where a band would have 2 albums in the top 20?
They will only show up one time. Great question.
Okay.
If they're in there 10 times, they only show up once on this list.
All right. I mean, Dave, this is you.
I should be pretty good at this one, I think.
So give us one answer. Give us one answer.
Start us off, Dave.
Cracked rear view, Hootie.
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Okay, yeah, just please name me. Okay. Incorrect.
That's like, I thought that's the best seller.
The 90s?
Other side.
The Bodyguard soundtrack.
I'm guessing it's because it's the 90s. Titanic came out in 97, so it's either Celine Dion or Titanic.
Well, yeah, yes, Bodyguard soundtrack.
Fuck.
Well, we're fucked if we just pulled the number 1 like that.
So is that it? We're done?
No, we have to. We have 5 rounds. We keep going. So the Bodyguard. So is Nirvana count? Does Nirvana count?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z was 2000.
I mean, Jared, I got to think you two had one of them in the 90s.
Dude, I want to protest this.
Pearl Jam. Ooh.
Garth Brooks.
Good answer. I like that.
What kind of question is this?
Dave.
Kirk, Celine Dion has to be one of them.
All right, go ahead, Jared. Celine Dion.
All right, I go
Well,
Smash
Jared-
Mouth with Shrek. Smash Mouth with Shrek.
No, that was not Smash Mouth with Shrek.
No. Can we say like are the rap albums just not doing well? Can we
What
say
what about Smashing Pumpkins, Melancholy, Infinite Sadness?
that's fine?
Smashing Pumpkins.
That's incorrect. That is the 2 points. That is the 2 points for Kirk, Steve, and Jared, 6-3. Here's the rest of the list. Jared, Titanic was on there. James Horner.
Shania, fuck me.
Metallica. Yeah.
Backstreet Boys, Michael Jackson.
How could we have forgot about Backstreet Boys?
Eric Clapton's Unplugged, I bet.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Was that a good
6-3.
album, Kirk?
Here's the thing, though.
I was already too old at that point. I wasn't really that. I was already in my late 30s.
All lifelines are on the board. All of them. Next category, usually college football. It's not. Brandon's not here. Next category is going to be golf. Golf is the next category.
You guys want to double or no? I don't know.
This is on you, Carl. I
Jared,
don't know.
I might want to double this one, Jared, maybe.
Okay.
Is that okay or no?
Yeah.
You good, Steve?
Yeah,
All right, I think we'll double it.
Okay, doubled. This is doubled for Kirk, Steve, and Jared. Big moment in the match. This is for Team Chicago. This player, the 1993 PGA Tour Rookie of the Year, won his first major at the 1998 PGA Championship.
98. Was that the guy who died, Carl?
No, it was not Payne Stewart.
Okay.
98. That's just like 2 years too early for me. And I know Kirk knows this, so I'm gonna have to grind here.
You do have your phone of friends as well.
Oh, let's call fucking Riggs. Can we call Riggs?
I mean,
We need to get this. Hey, otherwise they'll just get it. Call Riggs. I don't have his number. I don't think I lost all my.
If Riggs gives this to him, he's dead to us.
it's
It's like huge. You gotta FaceTime him. Someone FaceTime him.
Is it like I don't want to just keep saying people. I haven't. Do we
you know
want
what? I'm thinking of Duvall. I'm thinking Robert Duvall or David Duvall. I'm thinking David Duvall.
You want to say David Duvall?
Yeah, I'd rather do that than phone a friend.
All right, David Duvall.
BJ Singh.
Final answer.
Why are you calling a friend?
That is correct. 7-3. This is worth 2 points. This is
I don't
big.
know. I'm not and I'm not trying to like throw shade at Riggs. I don't think that like Riggs and I are in a position with how much he travels that he's just going to pick up a call from me. And then the other thing is like, it's a hard question and I don't know. That's a hard question.
He just got it like immediately.
I know because Kirk is really good at this stuff. So
Smart.
Other side. This is for 2 points. This is a very big point of the match. The 1994 PGA Tour Rookie of the Year won 4 majors, including 2 U.S. Opens and 2 British Opens. Who was it? Or the Open, whatever you want to call it.
1994 PGA Tour Rookie of the Year, won 4 majors, including 2 U.S. Opens and 2 British Opens. Who was it?
Kirk, you got a great voice.
Thank you.
Don't talk to Kirk like that.
I'm going to say, I could be wrong, in 94? Rookie? I'm going to say Ernie Els.
Is that your final?
Yeah.
That is correct. It's Ernie Els.
I would have guessed he started in like the 80s.
That was
Trying to distract.
big swing, 6 points, but there's a lot on the board still. U.S. history is the next category.
Let's go.
All right,
Let's go, Steve.
all right,
Let's
Steve, you want to double this one?
Fine answer here.
Steve, let's go.
We need to make a comeback. I think this would be a.
Do we want to mute Kirk and double?
Or we want to mute Steve.
Oh, is Steve? I'm sorry, Steve. I don't want to disrespect you. I didn't mean to do that.
He's been muted the whole time.
Oh, I'm not.
Well,
Is that Steve's bread and butter?
Steve's like the poor.
He's specifically Reagan.
Well, if we can stay out of 80 to 88, we should be okay.
Boom.
So are you gonna? So what's your lifeline status, Chicago?
Do we want to double this?
I don't know. You're a U.S. history guy.
So are you. Might as well.
I think we're all kind of let's all do it.
Yeah, let's double it. Let's double it. We're double trying to make up here. So
They're in a double history. Down 9-3. Here's your question. 30 seconds go on the clock. 5 VPs have later become president. Adams, Jefferson, Nixon, HW, and who?
Are we counting president-elects?
Yeah. What about Biden?
We are not counting president-elects.
Okay.
Have later become president, so it's not people that have assumed the presidency
Good question.
due to assassination or resignation.
Later. It says later. So I would assume they won an election.
Okay. I think it was after Thomas Jefferson. The only reason he was the vice president is because he lost the presidential election. So then that's how they used to do it back then.
Yeah, but he was the last one to do it.
Right. Okay.
Changed the rule.
I don't know.
I mean, Lyndon Johnson did win an election. So would that be like he assumed the presidency and then later became president? Because that would – Lyndon Johnson was the vice president who won an election as a president, 64.
And so obviously I'm going to love that answer. I think that might come down to a technicality, though, and we're going to leave that to the commission.
Well, then I will be happy to do the rest of this thing under protest.
I'm already under protest, so that's 2 out of 3 protests.
I ain't protesting Jeff Lowe.
Because Factory Reviewer, I'm pretty sure, is like a top 3 selling album of the 90s.
I don't think we should do – I can't think of one that makes sense besides Lyndon Johnson. So that's why. Lyndon Johnson.
Fine. Hey, there you go, Chief. That a baby.
I'm going to give you that. PFT completely fucked me on this question.
Also, there's multiple. Way more than 5.
I mean, Gerald Ford, Johnson, Andrew Johnson. Like, there's a whole bunch, right?
So we're back in the game. So
I got told that there was an issue with the question.
Well, here's the thing.
But I think even the way you sent it, I think it would have been wrong.
No, I sent it to Jeff. I said that 5 vice presidents have later been elected president.
Oh, okay.
Lyndon Johnson
Doesn't say elected.
president who was later elected president.
And Lyndon Johnson still would make it 6.
Correct. That's still right. That's right.
Was Lyndon Johnson elected, or he just become president?
64, he beat Goldwater. That's right.
He beat Goldwater. Let me double check exactly what I said.
Martin Van Buren, 4 other vice presidents have later been elected president. Adams, Jefferson, Nixon, George H.W. Bush.
Those guys got it right.
All right, so I left out Johnson. My mistake. Hand up. If they said Johnson, it counts.
2 points for Chicago.
2 points for Chicago.
Wow, what a swing.
5. Let's go.
That was a good answer.
Hey, Jeff, I want to applaud your integrity because, you could have just battled that. You went and got the source. I appreciate that. I know the audience does.
Yeah, I got the source. He walked by at the exact moment of that question. Unbelievable timing. 90% of fuck-ups on the show are on smart people thinks I'm a moron. And I have to have other people write the questions. Okay, 9-5. Still a 4-point advantage for Kirk, Steve, and Jared. This is worth just 1 point. No mute on this question. Let's see how this one is. 2 people have served as VP for 2 different administrations, George Clinton and who else?
This is it, Steve. This is your moment.
Yeah, I know.
This is your moment, Steve. Paper fucking lion here. Let's go.
Gonna need an answer soon. Need it in 5.
We don't know. No. Friggin' John Adams. I don't know.
15 seconds. Make it 9-6.
Wasn't Al Gore around forever?
Yeah, but that
Wasn't twice though.
he was only Clinton.
Yeah.
His dad was a senator too, but
Adlai Stevenson?
5.
he was never VP. He was just a candidate.
Need an answer, Chief.
I don't know. Johnson.
Correct answer is John Calhoun. John Calhoun is the
Old
correct
South
answer.
Carolina senator. Yep.
Next category is movies.
What are our lifelines we got left?
You have your phone a friend and you have your mute.
Do we want to mute Kirk here? I think it's a safe mute know Jared, no offense, is not going to be a movie guy. I don't think
I don't
so.
know. Jared just totally dropped Titanic's release year, and I don't know. It came out of nowhere.
How many rounds do we have left? 9, 10. We have 4 rounds left. Okay, let's save the mute then.
Okay.
Okay, they're going to save their mute. This is for Chicago. 30 seconds are going to go on the clock. You're going to hear a year and then a very brief synopsis. Tell me the name of the movie. 1994, Hollywood outcast with help of a former star and devoted cast and crew brings his oversized dreams to cinematic life.
I mean, we just did this. Yeah. I mean, Hollywood outcast.
Oh, yeah, you did just do 1994. Not that that means anything, but
It doesn't because I don't know the answer here, but
I don't know it.
It's not Last Action Hero.
could that be who's a Hollywood outcast? Like, who's to determine who's an outcast?
you do have your phone of friends.
With the help of a former star.
Can I phone a friend to you, Jeff?
Can we get Ken Jack?
Dave, you played this like 20 times. You know,
I'm joking. Let's call Ken Jack and let's
call Rear Ads or Ken Jack.
I can call it.
Let's call Rear Ads. Rear Ads will know this for sure.
So we're FaceTiming Rear Ad.
Yeah, he'll answer too. He knows what's good.
He might be. I don't know. We'll see.
It's 8:30 out there almost. Yeah, he'll be awake. What do you?
He's got the hockey game coming up. So.
It's at 9:30. He's primed.
He'll be good. You better fucking answer, Michael.
I don't think we got him.
I even sent a tweet saying if you get a FaceTime from us today, that you better answer.
I mean, this is the first time he hasn't picked up in his entire life.
Why do we face? Is he a call guy? Do we have a chance to just call? Because he may not be a FaceTime guy. I don't know if he's got how he is.
No.
all right. I mean, I bet that he's not going to answer. All right. You have 10 seconds now that the call is failed. 10 seconds.
Pulp Fiction, final answer.
Oh yeah, let's do Pulp Fiction.
I mean, I don't know. It's just we don't know the people.
Oh, I thought what's his face was an outcast.
Other side.
Blown away.
Ed Wood. Final
Your
answer.
final answer. That is Ed Wood, 10-5.
Jeff, you gave that a 90. That's one of your highest rated movies from 1994.
Ed Wood is fucking excellent.
I've never seen it or heard of it. I got to check it out.
Excellent movie. Well, in my opinion, excellent movie. Other side, worth 1 point, up 10-5. This is your question. 1989, Eternal Optimist seeks to capture high school beauty who returns sentiment, but her possessive father disapproves.
Eternal Optimist.
Fast Times, but that was earlier. Obviously not it.
I know this one.
What is it?
Sorry.
Is there a question?
Hold on, let them.
It's our question, guys. Our question.
Oh, shit, I'm an idiot. My bad.
You guys know? Sentiment, but a possessive father. Oosh. What do you think, Jared? Any idea?
No, I was
89. Capture high school beauty. Oh, Jesus Christ. Say anything. Sorry, finally.
Final answer?
Yeah.
That is correct, 11-5.
never even heard of that movie.
Oh, Jared.
Come on, dude.
Come on, Jared.
Never heard of it.
Overrated. I thought it. Sorry.
Brand logos.
Right?
You're going to see a very small snippet. You're going to see a letter of a brand logo. You're going to tell me the brand that uses this in their logo. This is for Team Chicago, down by 6. There are enough points on the board. The brand uses that in their logo.
Lysol. Yeah. Lysol.
Yeah, Lysol cleaner.
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yeah.
That is correct, 11-6. Okay, other side up 11-6, which I believe all teams have doubled. Meaning, if you guys get this, the game is over. We will burn through the questions, but the game is over. You guys will clinch the victory. What brand uses this letter?
Gucci.
Yeah.
Hold on.
A lot of opinions.
What are you saying, Jared?
I think it's Gucci.
I mean, the Gap looks like that too. But you think it's Gucci?
I think Gap is Girthier.
Okay, fine. Final answer.
Gucci. That is incorrect.
I think it's the Gap.
You guys will take Gap.
Yeah, we'll take Gap.
That is the Gap.
I thought it was immediately too.
Sorry, Kirk.
Jared.
Hey,
No,
Oh, yep, no, I know.
That's wrong.
whoa.
Oh,
11.
RA
The Photoshop is not.
I thought Gap too. My fault. That's my fault.
Okay, 4 points remaining.
Oh,
You
God.
both have your mutes too.
Goddamn point, man. Okay.
Here we go. Next category is going to be geography, and it is the lightning round presented by Pink Whitney. So you got to answer it in 30 seconds.
do we want
Other
to
side on the steel, you only have 10 seconds.
Mute Steve, I say.
Mute Kirk.
Or one of the two, yeah. No offense, Jared. I feel like they'd be good at knowing the math.
I mean, Steve hasn't said anything the whole time, so
Good point.
he's not even here.
Mute on me.
Well,
Who are you going to mute?
we're gonna mute Kirk.
Okay. Kirk's going to step away for not yet. He won't yet. He'll stay for this because this is their question. Here it is. This is for Chicago. You need this to stay alive. You miss this, the game is over. Sort these 3 states by land area, biggest to smallest: New York, Georgia, Virginia.
Okay, I would say Virginia's the biggest, followed by Virginia, followed by Georgia.
Say that again, Dave.
New York, Virginia, Georgia.
Hey, keep in mind though the globe, because the way the globe is structured, the higher you get on a globe, like it's yeah, like Greenland's not as big as it says. So
That's the Mercator projection. You're absolutely
All right. So are we trusting logistics, Dave here?
It's
you
either,
have to. No choice, Chief.
no, hold on. I'm trying to think. Like Long Island extends pretty far out, and like you got to take like water into
New York's a long
The
state.
Aerodynamics or whatever those are called, pretty big too.
New York, Virginia, Georgia.
New York, Virginia, Georgia.
Incorrect. That is the clinched victory for Kirk, Steven, and Jared. You have a guess, guys?
I think it's in order.
Yeah, that's about how I would go. Yeah,
Sure.
New York, Georgia, Virginia.
Okay. Yeah.
No,
Georgia, New York, Virginia.
No.
My land area. Look it up after.
I will look it up after. I'm under protest again.
Georgia just feels small.
Yeah.
All right. Other side. Kirk can't answer. So Kirk, don't leave the room. Just don't answer. You can just not say anything. Here's yours. Iowa, North Dakota.
North Dakota.
Iowa, North Dakota, Florida. Holy shit, I can't speak.
Well, I mean, North Dakota, Iowa, Florida is what I would say.
You think Florida's the smallest?
No. I think North Dakota is the biggest. North Dakota, Iowa.
That was great. That was great.
Ranking the biggest, the smallest. I would say Florida, North Dakota, Iowa. Or Florida, Iowa,
That's
North
all right.
Dakota. Florida, Iowa, North Dakota.
Are you overruling Steve?
North Dakota's, I'll give you the final shot, Rocket. But North
Okay,
Dakota's
Rocket, say it.
Wait, say that again, Steve.
No,
I said
Rocket, say it.
North Dakota is a pretty good sized state. Go ahead, say what you were saying.
So then Florida, North Dakota, Florida, Iowa.
I'd say Iowa, North Dakota, Florida. I'd say this is
Florida would be the biggest.
Iowa. I would say
Florida's
Iowa.
pretty big, guys. Florida is a big one.
I'd go Florida, North Dakota, Iowa.
It's going to be in order, I bet.
It's North Dakota, Iowa, Florida. That's what Steve said.
Wow.
Nice.
That was
Steve.
correct. Yeah. 11-7. Remember, this new season. It's basically BCS, so racking up points is important here. Last category is colleges and universities. 30 seconds on the clock for Team Chicago. What Division I college or university is located in the city of Moscow in the U.S., obviously?
I mean, I have no idea.
I don't have the slightest clue. I don't even know what fucking state.
Where did Eddie go to college?
Carbondale.
Yeah, let's take Southern Illinois then, because
No,
he's from Moscow.
I don't know.
Answer. Southern Illinois, rather.
Southern Illinois, Carbondale.
Do you know Jared or no?
No.
Who should we call? Should we call Big Cat? Think he would know or no?
Brandon Walker might know, but I don't know that you have his. I don't think he's picking up. He might pick up for you, honestly.
He's on the show.
Big Mark.
We'll call Brandon. Yeah.
Again?
Hey, you're our phoner friend here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm ready. I'm ready.
What Division I college or university is located in the city of Moscow?
Oh, that's it's either it's Idaho State, right?
Okay, we'll go with Idaho State.
Is that right? I want to find out. If
You're wrong, Brandon, you fucking idiot.
Hey, fuck you, White Sox Dave, you cheat.
I don't even. You're not even supposed to go. You're not even supposed to call on a steal, but you said Brandon. I had to let that fly.
Oh well, okay.
It's over anyway. Here we go. What Division I college university is in San Marcos?
University.
It's there, Dave. Dave, it's there.
We're off the board.
San Marcos. I have no idea. It's
some school in Florida.
I think it's California. I don't know. Jared, do you know?
No fucking idea.
No idea. I don't know. San Marcos University.
I mean, I think that's South Texas, so I'd say UC Corpus Christi or UT Corpus Christi.
Are they?
Isn't it in Corpus Christi if it's called Corpus Christi?
They're like
we just did SIU Carbondale as a joke, but
I know, but they're like border towns. That would be my guess.
All right, let's do it.
Texas State. You were right. It's in Texas.
Not bad.
Thank you, Kirk, Stephen, and the Rocket. You are 1-0 as a team. Chicago, you guys are the most reliable fucking team we have. I always appreciate the hell out of you boys. Even though White Sox Dave did put this under protest.
Just for showing up. Like
that's the thing we do. We put stuff under protest, Jeff.
I'm under protest for the top 25 albums of the 90s.
That's what we do.
Man, you guys just lost to one guy.
I mean, I had a couple answers in there.
Yeah, Titanic. I mean, but
you guys overruled all of my correct answers.
Yeah, I mean, this was is this
rematch next week?
Hold on a second, because if Rear Admiral answers his call, I think things get a little interesting. It's 10-8 going in there.
That was a big moment. I'll give you that. Big moment.
White Sox Day is going to fact check me. It is a Wikipedia list, so you can go find it. I'm sure I'll hear from you in the next 10 minutes. Thanks again to everybody and to Pink Whitney for sponsoring. All these teams obviously will be back. I really want to see Kirk, Steve, and Jared play Frank the Tank. So I don't know when that'll happen.
That would be funny as fuck.
That I want to see.
All right, guys.
Chicago, you guys will be back as well. We're doing cross matches. It won't just be Brandon and PFT all time. So Chicago, let me know who you want to face next, and that will be your next opponent.
I want these.
Thanks for all your hard work, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks to everyone for coming on. This is why people watch. They watch for you. Appreciate it, everyone. Thanks to Pink Whitney. Have a good night, or whatever the fuck you're watching.